Yeah.
Like you never did a drug and thought, oh, you know, like this could kill me, or like this, like, or I'm drinking so
heroin.
much, like this could.
I was like, this is really, really good. I could definitely go down this path. And I was like, no, I'm not fucking with this anymore.
Yeah.
So you were able to kind of recreationally use that?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, my thing is alcohol, man. Too much fucking alcohol.
My thing was
Not really
alcohol,
good.
and now it's cigars. Because I just replaced that, and then, like, my brain never shuts off, so cigars is good for that. But then, like, then you're fucking wired from the tobacco. So
Yeah.
now I got to lay off those things. But then I have all these cigar smoking friends now, and there's this whole fucking you can't get rid of cigars because there's this big thing like, oh, try this one, try this one. So it's like you give away 3 and you get 5 back.
Yeah.
And your humidors just keeps going up.
And then everyone just buys you cigars because they hear you're kind of into them. So they're like, oh, Christmas is coming. Get them a cigar. Everybody gets you cigars.
Kind of into them is not the word. I fucking love them to an unhealthy point. So I'm trying to get that.
Do you really have a humidor in your house? Like a whole...
I just had the little
Oh, the
box.
little
But
guy, okay.
This is my 3rd humidor because the other 2 times I gave away my cigars and I gave away the humidor. And I was just like, okay, if I don't have that, I won't fucking do it. But then somebody gives me such a nice box. It's like sacrilegious to let them go bad. I'm like, fuck, you know.
But you don't really inhale a cigar, right? You just puff on it.
Yeah. You just get the mouth cancer.
Oh, my God. Do you smoke cigarettes, too, or no?
No, I've never smoked a cigarette in my life.
Wow, good for you. So how'd you get into cigars?
Oh, the Rose Bowl. I went to the...
Fuck you, Rose Bowl.
No, I went to the
crazy.
Rose Bowl. My buddy Joe Bartnick and we just we decided like New Year's Eve. It's this weird thing where it's the greatest night of the year, as far as your money. You get make like double your money because the ticket prices are more. But it's the most drunkest fucking horrible crowd, and you can just have so many bad experiences. So I came up with this thing. I was just like, dude, why don't we just do some extra gigs in December, make our New Year's money, not fucking work New Year's, and go to the fucking Rose Bowl, get shit faced and chill out. So he's like, all right. So we did that. Had beyond a great time. Almost got kicked out within the first fucking 2 minutes.
Oh, my God.
Because we were so hammered. My buddy brought the cigar in, like, because they were just scanning the tickets, and he had it in his mouth like fucking Patton. And he just fucking walked in. They didn't see it. Yeah, so. So I started with those, like, and I would really enjoy, and I would just, it was weird. For like 3 years, I just had that one every year. And then I did a movie when I was in Boston, and we were going to go on this boat ride. And I was thinking, like, what can I, you always try to get something for the cast. So I bought this box of cigars, and then the boat was so small, and there were so many people that didn't smoke. I was like, this is going to be obnoxious. I'm not going to do it. and then I had them, and I brought them back, and my mother always taught me don't waste things.
Yeah.
And then there was just one day, I was on the back porch of my house, the middle of the afternoon, and I lit up and I smoked a cigar. And I was like, oh, my God, this is the greatest fucking thing. I get why people do. Oh, you feel like you fucking won a war. Like you haven't even done anything with your day. Still in your pajamas. If you light up a cigar, you just have these delusions of grandeur. Just start floating out of your head like, I'm fucking amazing.
This has been a great life.
I'm smoking a cigar at 1:30 in the afternoon. What are you doing? So,
That's awesome.
Wow.
and I smoked it by myself and was being a loner. I was totally fine. I'll tell you, it was fucking hilarious though. I had to roast Big Papi, the Red Sox, David Ortiz.
Oh my God.
I came up with my whole roast thing smoking a cigar. I sat on the back porch by myself, talking to myself, saying jokes, and then laughing. And then I would just record them. And then I would just keep throwing out, just going on and on and on and on.
That's awesome.
And then I just had like this fucking set. And I came up with the whole thing like, I don't know. It's a weird, but I have to be careful with it.
Yeah.
Because, I was doing great. November was bad, though. November was bad. I just smoked 1 million of them.
God, that's cool. Well, at least you don't do anything else. Like if that's your one thing, have you ever smoked CBD? Do you know you can smoke CBD?
No, I don't.
Can?
I don't.
Yes.
Why'd
CBD
you
is
just
the most
smoke weed?
harmless because CBD has no THC in it, so you don't have to worry about getting high.
This is the greatest thing about weed now because it's legal. There's all these people who aren't doctors like giving you advice.
I know.
CBD is like non-addictive. It's like totally healthy. Oh, okay, there.
Okay.
I'm looking for the MD certificate on the wall. I don't see it. That's like everybody always like when they give you like an edible because I know I've done shit like that.
I don't
but they always go
I don't
like,
do weed. I don't do weed or edibles.
People always they don't even know what they have.
Yeah. They're like, this
and
is
then you
like
come back
maybe
the next day, you're like, dude, what the fuck? Dude, I told you just to lick it. No, you didn't. You told me to eat a fucking square, and I did. I was fucking tripping watching Peter Gabriel. I started
3
laughing.
days.
I started laughing. I couldn't stop fucking laughing. And then I was getting paranoid. Everyone was going to see me laughing, which made me laugh more. And my wife was just looking at me. You know when you're laughing so hard, people don't even know what you're laughing at. You're just laughing at how hard. I was laughing that fucking hard.
Oh my
And I love Peter Gabriel.
Did you like the edible?
I
don't like edibles.
No, it's just like it gets like.
I don't like feeling fucked up.
I just don't like how I always felt with alcohol. You could tell.
Yeah, where you're going.
You could
the
tell.
level.
It's just like okay, now we're take another step, and now we're gonna do another step. That shit is just like it comes on. It's like it's just like you're going up into the atmosphere. It's like all right, is this thing gonna stop? This has to be. And then you'll sit there for like a few seconds at this level and be like, all right, this has got to be the height.
Yeah.
And then you're like, fuck.
Where are we going?
Yeah, trying to pull yourself back down.
That is the worst. It is the worst.
No, I don't like
I
that.
will say I hate them too. I do hate them. But I'm not a doctor. But I will say CBD has been really helpful because it doesn't make you feel fucked up and it doesn't have THC in it. It's just like the
But
healing.
we're also lab rats.
We are in a way, yeah, because it's not like a long.
And people
time
always
that
sit there
people
going
have been
like, "Hey
doing it.
man, like weed's all natural." It's like that
Yeah.
shit in the '70s. We had to smoke half a bag just to get that shit was natural. This shit now, where it's just like, dude, you might want to just take half a hit of that. It's like
It's
the
too
amount
strong.
of chemicals.
Yeah.
There's
it's too
crystals all
strong.
over it.
Yeah.
The old shit was
I don't-
like your backyard lawn clippings. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Now weed is way too strong. I don't smoke
Half
weed.
of
I
it was
can't do any of that.
dandelions.
Yeah, that actually I liked like weak weed. Weak weed was awesome because you just
Yeah.
knew what you were getting into.
Yeah.
I got a
Yeah.
couple of my friends. They're like old school pot guys. They're like, I don't even fuck with it anymore.
No, because
They're
it's
just
too
like,
intense.
dude, weed is not weed anymore. Weed is
No.
like
It's crazy.
fucking
Because
insane. is what
people's
it is.
tolerances have gotten so insane that they need like crazy fucking weed. Otherwise, they don't feel it. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
they-
I know
people-
a guy that he eats like 50s like they're golf balls.
See,
50s.
I just can't.
He's
I
just
can't
sitting there going, like-
imagine.
I mean, what happened to me? That Peter
How are you
Gabriel, that
functioning?
was 10.
right?
That was
same.
10
I've
milligrams,
had 10
and I was
before
just
that.
like,
Fucked up for. I felt fucked up the next
Yeah.
day. I woke up and I was like, I'm still fucked up. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
still fucking tripping. Like it's kind of crazy. Yeah, I won't fuck with edibles again. But yeah, no, I mean, you know, you got to do what you got to do. But yeah, I mean, everything's fucking gonna kill you at some point. I guess you know, like it's kind of
oh
crazy.
god, she's doing it again.
I am. I'm saying it's true. It's true. I know. I'm talking about a dark cloud.
I'm gonna die.
We're all gonna die of something, guys. So might as well just do a little bit of every. My dad always used to tell me everything in moderation. He's like, you'll never go wrong
Oh,
if
so
you just
heroin, Dad? Cool.
Yeah, but it's like
In
if you have that, but
moderation.
if you have that ability,
if you have that
Yeah.
ability.
you have that ability. Like,
Yeah.
I learned that I if I do something, I fucking do it. So I get all the way into it. So I have to be careful what it is. But I'm not like an addict.
You're an
Like,
all or
when I-
nothing guy.
Yeah, I'm a binge drinker.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a binge drinker. That's how I always drank. You drank to get fucked up. You drank to try to drink more than your buddies.
Mm-hmm.
You had to shotgun a beer to get in the club and all. Just
Yeah.
it was just always about abusing it. And
Yeah.
I don't think I maybe like with wine. Occasionally, there's been like a glass of
You
wine
could have a glass of
that
wine.
would complement
a
what
dinner.
I was eating. But then I felt like I really need to drink a water next to just sort of make the little bit of a buzz go away. Because if I just, hey, I'll have another glass of wine.
Yeah.
And that thing's like, let's
Here we
fucking
go.
do this.